Another Brazilian manager has been sacked. That's now 4 managers in 27 months. What has gone wrong with Brazil? On paper, the likes of Vinicius Jr., Bruno Guimarães, Rafinha, Alisson, Gabriel, and so many more should be more than enough to be on par with Argentina, if not better. But after Brazil took another loss to Argentina, a 4-1 mauling was always going to be the end of Dorival Jr. Now, it wasn't a surprise, sitting 4th in World Cup qualifying, a 46% win rate. That's never going to be good enough for a Brazil head coach. But there's more to it than that. It's not just a case of one bad manager. Fernando Diniz was sacked after just 6 games in charge. Now, admittedly, his story is a little different because he was trying to manage a club side and Brazil at the same time. He also only had a 33% win rate and took charge of Brazil's first ever home loss in World Cup qualifying ever. That's 84 years a record. So now there's talks that Brazil should focus on a more established manager, Ancelotti, Mourinho, Guardiola type vibes. But that is not Brazil's identity. They've never had a manager that isn't Brazilian. And all they need to do is look to their nearest rivals, Argentina, to find that that's probably not the answer. Lionel Scaloni had no prior experience as either a club or national team head coach before he took over for Argentina. But he still won them the World Cup and back-to-back Copa Americas. Because he managed the one thing Brazil desperately need. You see, in the modern day, club football takes priority for most players, but not for Argentinian players. They do everything they can to make that team, even if it just means coming off the bench as a sub. That pride, that passion, that's what I think Brazil's really lacking. That's what's driven them for the last 84 years. Changing managers every 9 months isn't going to help them. They've got the players, they just need them to play as a team rather than as individuals.